I don't care about that not starting me. Anyway, 6 out of 10. So okay, so now you can stop watching. I started doing that. I don't know if people actually like just click on the video, see that, and then leave. Anyways, so I had no expectations. I had low expectations going in, but also no expectations, except that I was kind of comparing it to Game Night, which probably a lot of people will, and so like obviously I would like it to be as good as that, but I didn't think it was gonna be. I thought the trailer looked okay, like fine, but I didn't think it was gonna end up being good. But my dad, for some reason, was constantly talking about how he thought it was gonna look good, and then it got fresh something, and then it had a 61 for a few hours today, and then got a consensus, and then I think went down to 60, and then I haven't checked since then. Maybe it's rotten now, but so I was like, okay, so then I might actually really like it. And I just thought it was fine, you know. My biggest thing is the soundtrack. I wouldn't say bias, but I already knew and liked all the songs, so that I guess it might be a bias, but all I'm saying is I can't say that you'll like the soundtrack as much as I did. Um, but yeah, the cast is great, and they give some pretty great performances, but it's I don't know. I went in with no expectations, knowing it was a first-time director and decent writers, and I didn't expect anything, and so I just was surprised on that level alone. There's an aspect to the way that they play the game when they play the game that the first time I thought was really cool, obviously. But then, like, they kept doing it, and I was like, it was still cool, but I was like, why do you keep doing this? And even in the movie, it started to get a little old, but then I was like, this is not going to hold up on a rewatch. Like, it's going to get to the point where you're like, yeah, it's that. I don't like that anymore. And those are the vital scenes. It's the tag scenes where they play tag. So that was a little bit of a stretch for me. Like, I didn't know why they had to do that. Um, and it was kind of funny. I didn't laugh all the time. Now, I might not be remembering accurately, but I might have been, but I'm mostly saying, like, sorry, my allergies are acting up. On, like, rewatches, I don't think that it would be as funny as the first time, especially when you already know what's happening. But I was just having such a good time because I didn't expect anything that I thought this could go down as one of the greatest comedies ever. That's not the case, but, um, I was shocked because I was like already thinking, no, Game Night's like, I haven't seen Deadpool 2 as many times as I've seen Game Night, so I can't say that it's my favorite movie of the year or my second favorite, but it's in like the 3 or 4 movies of this year that I actually like, and I was like, that's already one like comedy. Well, there hasn't really been a solid, just straight up comedy that I've liked this year, but um, it was like the comedy because Deadpool 2 is action and comedy. And so I was like, I don't need another comedy. But this is solid, and I think it would hold up for me on a rewatch personally. And the tag scenes. I'm not saying necessarily that I would get tired of it. I'm just saying that I think a lot of people would, and some people might not even like it in the thing. They might say, "Oh my God, why are they doing that?" Because they really like something or something. So yeah, um, I'm just gonna end it right here. I went a little longer, I guess, because I was not expecting to think anything of this at all, and I'm thinking about it. I was kind of thinking an 8 in the theater in the moment because I was just surprised that I didn't hate it. Um, but then I went down to a 7 and then now a 6, and I think a 6 is solid. But I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about my future of it and what I'm going to think if it's going to go lower or higher. I think it's going to stay at a solid 6 for a while. I mean, maybe if I saw it again, it would go down. But right now, I'm just thinking 6. Um, it had some pacing issues and was a little long, but overall, it was fine. I think people will be surprised how good of a time they have with it, and I think it might make a little more money than they're expecting to, because I think it might get a little bit of positive word of mouth. But also for me, I was gonna see Incredibles 2, but I actually lucked out because then I can see it with my brother tomorrow because I was hanging out with my mom tonight. Incredibles 2 had like a 5 and a 6 o'clock for me regular, and then like 6:30, 8, 10, and 9 and like 10 or something, 3D and the premium, and this was at 7 like it should be, and I was like, man, look at this, it's at 7. Like I saw it solely because it was at 7 first. So yeah, so I think, if anyone else gets screwed like that, and I guess I get it because it's a kids movie, so they play it a little earlier, but yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Press that like button if you like the video. Press that subscribe button if you like me. Comment below if you have any questions about this movie. Sorry that this one's kind of longer. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I think that's all I have to do until I see Incredibles tomorrow. Bye.